Right now, you are being lied to. And the most interesting part is, the liar is living inside your own head. From a psychological standpoint, your brain's primary job isn't to push you toward massive success. Its main job is simply to keep you safe, comfortable, and stress-free. Because of this, it naturally resists major lifestyle changes, intense discipline, and heavy effort. So, the moment you decide to upgrade your life, your mind naturally creates resistance against you. But it doesn't fight you openly that would make you feel guilty. Instead, your mind acts like a clever storyteller, instantly creating a logical excuse that sounds so reasonable, and you completely believe it. You think you are making smart choices based on your busy schedule or your low energy, but in reality, you are just falling for a clever trick of your own brain. If you are ready to look at these mental illusions and understand how your brain really operates, subscribe to the Shadow Code Self-Improving channel right now, because today we are breaking down the 5 hidden tricks your mind uses to make excuses and exactly how to overcome them. Trick 1. Fake productivity. The first and most dangerous trick your mind plays is what psychologists call fake productivity. This is the ultimate busyness illusion. Imagine you finally get a free evening to work on a project that could change your life. You sit down at the desk, but the moment you face the blank page or the complex task, an intense wave of mental friction hits you. Your brain panics. It wants to escape the discomfort of doing something hard. Instead of shutting down, your mind shifts your focus toward easy, meaningless tasks that feel urgent. You spend hours doing chores and clearing minor tasks. By the end of the night, you're exhausted. You look in the mirror and tell yourself, "Wow, I worked all day. I genuinely didn't have time for the big project." This is a complete lie. You weren't productive, you were just avoiding the real work. Fake productivity allows you to feel the satisfaction of hard work without ever stepping into the game where you might fail. Your mind tricks you into checking off 100 tiny boxes just to hide from the one big box that actually matters. To break this loop, you must stop measuring how busy you are and start measuring how much you are doing the things that scare you. Trick 2. The perfectionism trap. Once you bypass fake productivity, your mind shifts to a new defense. It turns to the perfectionism trap. We like to call ourselves perfectionists to sound good. In reality, it is just fear wearing a fancy suit. It is a shield designed to protect you from being judged by others. This trap works by setting your standards impossibly high. Your mind convinces you that if you can't do something flawlessly, you shouldn't do it at all. It whispers, "Don't start that project unless you have a completely quiet 4-hour block today." Or, "Don't work out until you have the ultimate routine." By demanding a perfect environment, your mind ensures you never begin. The fix for this comes from ancient Stoics' history. They didn't care about a perfect finish. They cared about an immediate start. They knew that doing a messy, imperfect, 15-minute job right now is 1,000,000 times better than doing nothing. Progress is not a flawless transformation overnight. Stop waiting for a perfect moment that doesn't exist. Pick up your broken tools, embrace the mess, and just build something messy today. Trick 3. The consumption trap. If you manage to beat perfectionism, your mind immediately switches to a much deeper trick: research addiction. It tricks you into thinking you are moving forward when you are actually just sitting still. This is the ultimate trap. The second you decide to start something new, like building a business or learning a skill, your mind demands that you collect data first. It convinces you that you aren't ready to start because you don't know enough yet. So, you spend weeks watching endless tutorials. You buy books, listen to podcasts, and fill notebooks with notes. Because you are learning something good, your brain gives you a fake dopamine hit. You feel incredibly proud. You tell yourself, I am working so hard on my future right now. But learning about a task is not the same as doing it. You are using videos and books as a shield to feel the excitement of winning without the risk of failing. You are drowning in facts, but starving for action. People who actually win in life become obsessed with real practice, not backseat driving. They follow the famous Japanese concept of Kaizen, making small, steady improvements by actually doing the work. They learn by making mistakes and fixing them on the go. One single hour of messy, real-world practice will teach you more than 100 hours of watching someone else do it on a screen. Trick 4. The motivation myth. If you manage to break your research addiction, your mind immediately hits you with a new wall. The motivation myth. It convinces you that you need to feel inspired before you can act. This is a deadly mistake. Your mind tells you that you will feel more like doing the hard work tomorrow when your energy is high. So, you wait. You wait for a sudden spark of energy or a magical wave of drive. But that feeling never comes. Because you are waiting for a feeling, you do nothing. You tell yourself you want to change. You just lack the drive right now. But here is the cold truth. Motivation is a fake friend. It shows up when things are easy and vanishes the second things get tough. If you only work when you feel like it, you will never build anything lasting. Successful people rely on discipline, not moods. They know a simple rule of human nature. Action builds energy. You don't wait for good feelings to start. You start, and the good feelings follow. The work comes first. The mood comes second. Stop waiting for the spark. Go strike the match yourself. Trick 5. The identity trap. Even if you build discipline and control your emotions, your mind still fires its absolute last shot. The identity trap. It stops attacking what you do and starts attacking who you are. This is the ultimate inner wall. The second you try to step up, your mind whispers, "Who are you fooling? You aren't a businessman. You aren't an athlete. You're just a lazy person trying to act tough." Your mind uses every past failure to convince you that changing your life is a lie. Believing this voice is exactly what forces you back into your comfort zone. You tell yourself that maybe this path just isn't for you. But your past is a ghost, not a life sentence. You do not need a flawless history to build a successful future. Winners change their identity through their habits. They know that you don't become successful first and then do the work. You do the work first. And that is exactly how you become successful. Your past mistakes do not own you. Your current actions do. Stop listening to the ghost of who you used to be and start acting like the person you want to become. Your mind will keep playing these 5 games to keep you comfortable. But now, you know the code. You see the illusion. The next time your brain tells you to wait, over-prepare, or make an excuse, ignore the voice and take one messy action anyway.